channel. I'm Marissa, also known as Riss Beauty. In today's video, we're going to be talking about sororities, the sorority I'm in, and what you need to know before going through recruitment. So if you want to get some tricks and tips, then keep on watching. Okay, so I decided to go through recruitment at the University of Arizona. Currently in my dorm room. I will do a dorm tour soon. My roommate and my suite mates are very messy. Shout out to Bree, Nancy, and Sophia. Anyway, so I don't know if you can see in the back here, I am in Kappa Alpha Theta. So Thought Theta was our shirts for bid day. And this is just the sorority that I felt comfortable in, and I know that I'll make a lot of true, genuine friends, so that's why I decided to pick this sorority. So starting off with recruitment, some things that you should know if you're debating on whether or not to go through recruitment. I say go for it. It's actually a really good opportunity and experience. I met a lot of great friends. I actually met my best friend Jill through recruitment, but it's very long. Going through recruitment, there's a lot of things that you need to take into. There's a bug in here. Oh my gosh. I got it. So going through recruitment, there's a lot of things you need to know because it is a very long process, very long week, and it's really stressful. But if you're debating on whether or not to rush, I say go through it, do the opportunity. It's a great experience. So it's a really great experience. It's just really stressful, but if you have a positive mindset, you can get through it. The number one tip I have is stay hydrated. Most schools, I believe, do recruitment during August, like the first week of school or before the first week, which is what we did. So this past week I've been out and about, going to house, running up, down, Greek row, the whole 9 yards. So always stay hydrated, because girls did pass out, girls did throw up, girls did get sick. So you always have to stay hydrated, because you might be going from one house and going all the way to the end of Greek row in 5 minutes. And you're going to have to run, and it's hot outside, especially in Arizona. It's about 105 to 110 out each day. So I was sweating. To prepare for recruitment, it's a little overwhelming when they open the doors and they're just in your face chanting something. They're bouncing up and down. Their hair is going about 3 feet up in the air, and they're going at it. So it's really overwhelming because the door is open and you can hear all the sororities around you just sing their chant, get excited, bouncing up and down, hair flying, necks whipping, everything. So it's really overwhelming, so kind of take that into consideration and be prepared for the door songs and the chants or whatever your school might do. Days are super long, but the week went by so quick. Days during it feel so long, because you could be going to a house at 10 o'clock, you're done by 10:30, 10:50, and you might have a 3-hour break until 3 o'clock to go to your next house. So that's where it kind of sucks in a way, but it's kind of nice because you can go back to your dorm if you're close, rest. I live in Coronado, so I'm a little far from Greek row, so me and my roommates Ubered all the time. Going through recruitment, you're gonna have those houses that your heart is set on. You're like, this is the house I want to be in, and then you get dropped from them. And I had 2 houses that were my top houses for so long. I was a legacy on one, and I've always wanted to be in the other one. And set 3, which was set 3 was house tour. So you got to tour the house. And my RC was like, okay, Marissa, come get your schedule. I looked at my schedule. My top 2 houses were not there. So let's talk about dirty rushing, because this is something you need to know. It's really important. Dirty rushing is when someone basically gives you an oral bid, like verbally says, I can't wait to see you tomorrow, or I really want you to be in this sorority, or stuff like that. Or if you know someone and you text them saying like, hey, let's go to lunch, and you go to lunch with them. That's dirty rushing. Or if you go to lunch with them and you're talking about how you want to be in the sorority, and they're like, yeah, like you're so in, like you're totally getting a bid from us, like I already asked. That's dirty rushing. You need to say something if that happens. you will get dropped from that house, and that house will get in trouble for it because dirty rushing is not allowed. So keep that in mind. Dirty rushing is a big no. So another tip, which is so helpful, and I wish this was helpful to me, which it kind of was. My RC kind of went through the same thing. So I was really discouraged because, like I said earlier, I had 2 houses by set 3 I was hoping to get back. Those were my top houses, and I didn't get them back, and it sucked. Like, let me tell you, I cried to my sweet mates, cried to my friend Jill. Like, it was such a horrible day for me. I had a couple houses left on my list, and I was like, I just want to drop. Like, I want to drop from recruitment. I don't want to be in a sorority anymore. Like, that's how much, like, I was hurt, because, like, the girls told me, like, how excited they were that I was back, and they're like, oh my gosh, like, you're back. Like, I'm so glad I get to talk to you again. And then you get dropped. So it's like, once again, it's like you felt like you were kind of broken up with. But I went into set 3 with house tours with an open mind. I gave every house that I got called back to a chance, because those houses that call you back are fighting for you. They're fighting for you to be in their sorority. They want you. They believe that you can be a part of their chapter. So I went into set 3 with an open mind, and I was like, let's see if I can fall in love with a different sorority. Theta, I need to be a Kappa Alpha Theta. I love this house. This house is for me. This is my home. This is where I belong. I feel so comfortable. And I got a bid from them, and I was so scared on bid day. It was down to 2 houses, Theta and another house. The other house I just didn't feel comfortable in, and I was like praying. I was like, I need Theta. I opened my bid day card, and it said Kappa Alpha Theta with my name on it, and I went crazy. It was so exciting, and it was the best feeling because it finally paid off. This long week, so stressful, all the tears, sweat, laughs paid off. They say trust the process, and at first you're like, I don't want to trust the process, like, just leave me alone. But really trust the process, because it does work out in your favor. Another amazing tip to remember is go into a house, and if you don't have to think about what you're going to say next, or you don't feel judged, you feel so comfortable, you feel like they're not judging you based on how you look or what you wear, that house is going to be for you. You want to look for in a house, you want to look for those genuine girls. I think that's the biggest tip to remember, is go into a house and be yourself. Philanthropy for Theta is CASA. So we kind of work with kids that are in foster homes and stuff like that. So everyone has a different philanthropy that you get to learn about, and I really like that because I love to see how they help out in the community and the services that they do for these kids. So that was probably one of my favorite days. Set 3 is 1 day. So set 1 and set 2 are going to be 2 days. Set 3 is 1 day, and that's house tours. And we went to a max of, I think, 6 houses for set 3 for house tours. And set 4 is preference day, so you go back, it's fancy, heels, dress, all that. 5 is bid day, and you get to know what sorority you're in, and you get these cool shirts. Our colors are black and gold, as you can see back there. And you get to spend the day with all of your sisters and do some fun activities, take lots of pictures. I had like glitter all over. I think that completes this video. I hope that it was somewhat helpful, and if you're still deciding on whether or not to go through recruitment, just do it, give it a chance. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you're in a sorority, and so comment what sorority you're in and what school you go to, because I honestly would love to know. And subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.